The clock struck 3. A heavy, suffocating silence filled the room, until the wooden nightstand began to rattle. Aarav's phone buzzed with a violent persistence. He squinted at the glowing screen, blinded by the light of an unknown number. He swiped to decline, but the device screamed again. He whispered, "Hello?" into the void. The line was a vacuum of sound, broken only by a ragged, shallow breathing. Then, a voice like dry leaves scraping on stone whispered, "Do not look behind you." Aarav froze, his blood turning to ice. The room was deathly still. He felt a sharp, freezing draft against the back of his neck, as if someone were standing inches away, exhaling the cold of the grave. His heart hammered like a trapped bird. Slowly, he shifted his gaze toward the wall mirror, but the glass held a nightmare. While Aarav moved, his reflection remained perfectly still. The version of him in the mirror stared back with wide, unblinking eyes. Then, the reflection's lips began to curl. A slow, widening grin spread across its face, revealing too many teeth. While Aarav himself stood paralyzed with horror, he slammed the phone down, his fingers shaking so hard he could barely grip the wood. A notification pinged. "I am coming out now," the screen read. Suddenly, the overhead light flickered in a violent rhythm, casting dancing shadows. In the mirror, the double pressed its palms against the glass with immense force. The surface began to spiderweb, fine lines of silver cracking under the pressure. Then, a deafening crack echoed as the mirror shattered into 1,000 shards. Aarav spun around, muscles coiled to fight, but the room was empty. The reflection was gone. In the center of the largest shard, written in a dark, viscous substance, were 2 words: "Your turn."